1, 2, 3, bravo. Čekaj. O, čekaj, nisam na Discordu. Nastavljamo Alan Wake-a, brate. Nastavljamo spisateljsku blokadu da igramo. Nema stajanja. Živi Alan Wake, umro nije. Zvuk ima, slika ima, mikrofon radi. Let's go. Podešavanja su ostala. Mora se pohvalim da ovu igricu igram na high, brate. Ne valja se hvaliti, ali... Pačuvam malo brightness, on. Zašto da ne? Kontrole sensitivity sam stavio na jednu tačkicu, brate. Kad stavim jednu, bude mi malo prejako. Kad stavim na 0, kad isučim sensitivity skroz, bude mi malo preslabo. Rekao, aj bolje da mi bude malo prejako. Death Infinity, pozdrav, brate moje. Enable, disable, subtitle, naravno da ćemo da ga enablujemo. I idemo u novi story, zato što sam testirao, pa zato piše continue story, idemo na novi story. Kako je to? Ovo Alan Wake, to ti je ekspanzija keca. Preskočio sam ekspanziju, prešao sam te ekspanzije dvojke, nisam keca, prešao ekspanziju. Tako da cepamo. I kontrol sam skinuo. Igricu plus 2 ekspanzije ima kontrol isto. Kontrol čisto da bude. Ali o tom potom. Idemo sada da cepamo ovo. Ja mislim da ovo možda se pređe u danu. Aj, vidjet ćemo. Difficulty. Nema easy, brate moj. Arizona, Sedona. Menadžer Asgarda. Barry Wheeler. Čekaj, on je menadžer... Vidi ga, Barry, bret. On se ne spominje, jebote, mislim, ne viđa se u drugom delu uopšte. Pazi ovo, written by Alan Wake.
He was a champion of light. He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the herald of darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
Koliko je mlađi ovdje lik? Ovo je 10 godina pre Alan Wake dvojke izašlo. Baš se vidi da je 10 godina mlađi. Dvojci je ono.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
Ok, imamo health, imamo neku mapu, isto look around, dobro. Big flashlight sam vidio. Aha. Što imam gore leo bateriju koja mi se prazni, ali se brzo napuni. To mi se sviđa, a? On kao boostujem, prazni se, ali onda se brzo napuni. A ne znam šta mi ovo pored lampe piše broj 0, brate. Dobra grafika za ljudsko oko stara. Motebra. Da, jebote, ovo je za PlayStation 3, brate. Na high sam stavio. Imam novo pravilo, ako mi grafa ispod 50% šibam, gruvam je, ako mi grafa dođe na 90% usage, ako prelazi 90% onda smanjujem grafiku. Sad mi je tu na 56, 59, taman. Sada sam na high, vidio sam nema, motion blur sam isključio, nema ono depth of field, blossom i te gluposti što zamućuju sliku, tako da... High, brate. Baš je dobra slika. Slušaj, ja od PlayStation 6-ice, brate... Vidi. Ja, brate, slučajno nalazim ove stvari. Čekaj, ja nisam uopšte gledao. Ja od PlayStationa 3 grafika je... bomba.
It's gonna be like that again, huh?
To ti je od 2006. Pre 2006. grafa malo... nisu baš da kažeš. Ali od 2006. pa nadalje su grafičke... ove da, podešavanje i to, vizualne igrice mogu da su... ono... ekstra, već. Podsjeća mi na Last of Us grafika, ozbiljno.
In another life, the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
Evo je page.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most writers, I struggled with it. A short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
Cool. A, vidiš što na tab mogu da menjam. Da, jes malo čudna ona kamera s ove strane. Ove se naviku. Tako je poz veliki, poz crko. Last of Us ima bolju grafiku. Pa, nisam igrao. Ima me posjećano da sam, aha. Last of Us jedno sam vidio Last of Us kad prerežeš grken da ostane rana na vrat. Nekad je Neću da čitam, brate. Spojlovat ćete mi. Nisam igrao Last of Us, ne znam da li sam ga stavio na spisak. Jebe me što je drugi deo, part 2 je nešto jako loše.
Tell promised safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there.
Još ja sam osjetio da je rješenje tu, brate.
Somewhere within the Earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here, brat. To. Run.
Stay here now.
Da ima ih previše. Što yes. Vidi ovo. Check this out.
It's a little sad how many problems you can solve with buckshot.
A šta ih auto ih jebe, a? Vidi ovo. Dođi. Uj, oni trčkaraju. Ali ovdje sam siguran. Kilo me, gdje mi je... Kako da biram? Aha. O, nestade! Što se ugasi, brat? Vidiš, brate, nisam obraćao pažnju na rane. Obično ostane od metka i to. Ne znam sad za grklje. Unlock weapon crates by finding... Treba mi 3 manuskripta, čekaj.
Hello!
Ko si ti, brat? Vidi ovo. What?
Hey, it's you.
It's you?
There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light. Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
There's a bunch of stuff I need to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
You can think what you want about me, but there's still bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not anymore.
And they're climbing out of the oil well? What, do they have secret headquarters down there, or...?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a hole that leads to... well, it's a really nasty place. That's why I need to close it.
And the guy who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
He gets around, unfortunately. Thanks for helping me.
Oh, I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too. But I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
What was that you said about my aura?
Oh, I'm very spiritual, you know. I can see auras, but I only use it for healing and helping people. I'm like a wise woman, you know? I give people insight and advice.
Look, just because I say crazy things doesn't mean I believe everything.
Don't be like that. Maybe you should take a few crystals with you if you're going out there. It might be dangerous. They soothe your energies and focus your mind. It's fantastic.
And they help me take out the bad guys?
Oh, well, no, not as such.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm...
Or I have some wonderfully potent herbal detox suppositories.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Tom. Ujevot. Nisam sreo normalnog čoveka u Vejku. Ono kao Blake, kao Šta? Switch? Zašto bi ovo radio? Zašto bi uzeo nail gun? Ali ima neko smisla. Čekaj, direct, nešto ima u opcijama direct aim, samo da ima. Šta je direct aim? Jebo mu ja mater, direct aim. To nešto za joystick. Ja sam danas kod doktora, pošto su krenuli da mi škripe pluća. Mislim da imam bronhitis. Imam ušao kod doktora, nije COVID, nije bronhitis, samo šlajm u grudima. Jesi pušač ti, brate? Direct aim je... Viš kako kasni sad ovo. A da, bolje direct aim. Da bude direkt, kako naciljam, tako direktno, brate, ga naciljam. Pa ne znam šta će mi nail gun, brate. Glupo je što mogu da biram između nail guna i običnog pištolja, brate. To je baš ono...
Champion of Light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the dark portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
Nisam pročitao.
At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit.
A to sam htio da kažem... Da se vidi da je stara igrica kad ovi pričaju. Vidi se faca kako je urađena i kako Da, vidi se definitivno da je starija igrica. Ovako kad igraš ne provaljuje se, ali... Kad sinu se vidi da je starija. Šta mi ovdje imamo? Sad kao ne mogu uopšte... Find the 3 items for rewriting reality, čekaj. Šta mi treba mi još jedan manuscript page da mogu da otvorim onaj kofer. The minimap on the top left, aha. Hidden manuscript page, ček. Ovdje je negdje, ja ovdje, eno ga. Kako da uđem ovdje? Moram ući, ja, nail gun možda, brate, otvara, a? Možda nail gun otvara. Čemu bi drugo služio nail gun? Ček da probam baš nail gun. Ali nail gun je ekser, mislim. Čekaj. Majak. Bullshit, brate moje. Bullshit gun. Vidi, opet mi daje, a sad mi daje za nail gun, verovatno. Da. Daj ti meni gun, brate, to jest pistol. Čekaj, manuskript. Ima ovdje jedan, a vidio sam ovdje ima isto jedan manuskript. Evo ga ovdje. Šta je ovo? Flare. Tri sam otključio, to bi značilo da mogu da... Još mogu TV da odgledam. To bi značilo da sad mogu da otvorim ovaj vamo kofer. Ne pušiš? Ne pušiš i nemaš koronu. Pa dobro, prekladio sam, malo se razbolao.
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
About time, tek sam krenuo, brate. I svaki put kad uzem novo oružje, ovo mi daje full. To je dobro, brate. Ok, imam tamo TV. Da vidimo šta još imamo. Jebote, koliko je tečna igrica. Nisam navikao sam 40 FPS-a igram zadnjih nedelju dana, brate. Input latency je, brate, znači duplo manji, bukvalno, brate. Što koliko tečno, čim pomerim miša, on pomera. U Alan Wake dvojci, brate, je bila muka, brate, dati headshot, na primjer, ono, kasni, brate. Ako si bio kod doktora, onda, brate, volite briga. Rekli bi ti oni da imaš rak pluća, brate. Rekli bi ti, ajde, idi, snimaj se. Dobijaju, brate, sad je epidemija raka pluća, baš kod tinejdžera, ne znam šta se to dešava. Šalim se. Neće da tripam, to je loše. Biće sve okej, brate. Ja znam, u srednjoj školi sam imao ortaki koji kašlju, brate, pljuju crni šlajem, znaš ti šta je ono? I dan danas je živ. Ne znam kako menju skript ovaj da otvorim. To mi nije jasno. Možda će ključ dobiti koji je otvarao. Čekaj, možda da pitam sad ovo. Vidi, ovdje se non stop pojavljuje ovo. Ali... A baterije sam sad nešto. Ne mogu sad da je pitam nešto, ne mogu. Dobra riba ova, brate. Ajde da odlamo TV. TV nam je jedna zvezdica. I...
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good. Is this on? How can you tell? I'm sorry, I'm not very good with gadgets. That's more like it. with you. I just gotta do this one thing. I like it quiet. I bet you're wondering why this is happening. Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life? You're cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too. Do you know the real difference between us? I'm not afraid to be the center of attention. This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, made some information out of him earlier. But this part? This is just for kicks. So quiet.
Rečino. A skreč sam ja, brate. Ma, neću da razmišljam uopšte.
Wait. Wait! Whoa!
O!
That's one thing down.
Pozdrav Mihailo. Dobrodošao. Što se umorio, ne može da trči više. Ima i toga, a? Ček, ovdje je manuskript. Evo ga. Ja nisam pročito.
I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this, but I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me, and not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
Da.
To change reality, you nudge it into the right direction. Your version of it is there, waiting. It wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. The devil is in the details. You change the details of the scene to match those on the page. If you get the details right, if you achieve that critical mass, the shift will come, and the rest of your new reality overrides the existing paradigm. The lie, no matter how outrageous, is now the truth.
Pa dobro, već sam 4 našao, evo ti. Ne, ali meni... Da, meni je... Shift kao dodge. Uf. Što sam skočio?
The enemy tears itself in two to avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic of horror.
Čekaj, šta da radim sad? A sad su slabi, brat. Sad su slabi, sad su ništa. A vidi što imam i bateriju, brate, posebno.
That was just messed up.
Okej, brat, može i tako. Dobio sam bateriju posebno, iako mi se automatski puni. Pump action shotgun to carbine rifle.
Something tells me I'm really gonna need the extra firepower.
Jel jeste ovo extra firepower?
That's two. Just one more to go.
Znači uzeo sam CD, uzeo sam Valve. Da li da uzem karbinu? Čekaj. Ili šatku. Nešto mi šatka bolja, jebem ga ust. A vidim koliko metaka dobijem. Više metaka, vjerojatno zato što nemam municije. Ajde uzet ću ovu pušku, jebem ust. Ovo kaže da je jač. Kako ja da znam? Malo kaj s desne strane ovaj čekica, navikao sam da je s leve, jebem ga ust. Evo ga ovo, ne znam koliko ću morati da... Mogu ja ovo da otvorim, treba mi 10 manuskriptova. Za Magnum, pa jebote imam muzik koji će mi kurac Magnum. Koliko health imam? Imam health. Neka flare gun. Ovo je dobro. Šta imam vam? Mogu sipam gorivo. Šta je vam, šta je vam, šta je vam? A vamo je ono što sam otvorio. Ne, ovdje su neke healthy. Čekaj. A da, ovaj svetlo. A to se napunim i ono se ugasi, pregori. Zajebaš da je preživeo lik. Možda je bolje ovo od šatke, a ko će ga znati? Battery.
That's everything.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty. It will need to be recharged.
Koristim kako mi tačno ovo pomaže da promijenim realnost. I kako ću ja ovdje ući pokupiti ovaj manuskript? To je pitanje.
I need this battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks.
Idem u oil field, a idem tamo gdje izlaze iz... Kao oni izlaze iz naftnog postrojenja, kako se to kaže? Naftnog polja, jebi ga. Znači, treba mi ono da zavrnem, onaj ventil. Šta sam uzeo još? Baterija, ne znam zašto treba baterija. Šta sam još uzeo, brate? Pi jebote, zaboravio sam. Šta sam uzeo? Bateriju, valve. Ne znam, zaboravio sam.
Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
I don't even know what that means.
All I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wish me luck.
Wait a sec, I want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I had to break through. I was lucky to make it here with my wits as intact as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
No, I'm from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Skapirala si, brate. A šta ti radiš tu? Automehaničar, žena, Blade tu gleda. Imam ti isti auto. Aha, imam disk, evo mi dole levo, brate. Disk, da, uzeo sam disk. Restorate ammo box. Pa šta da restorujem? Malo pre sam se restorovao, imam svega. Čemu je problem? Realno. Idemo u oiled field. Pogrešno dugme. Navikao sam na space, brate, da mi bude. Moram ja da pičem. Revolver je ovdje. Možda ipak ne moram.
Can't go wrong with the classic.
Nekako mi je Uzi, brate, jači. Nemam ocene, one damage i to, tako da ne mogu da znam koliko koje oružje skida damage-a i šta ti ja znam, ali Uzi mi je, brate, najjače oružje koje mogu da imam. Realno. Najbrže puca, najviše municije mogu da imam s njim. Mogu ovdje da idem, ali šta ću ovdje, a? Ma tamo nešto svetlo. Sad će uvijek biti milion. Ma da. Kad bi ovo mogu s pištoljama? Trr. Što je submachine gun, brate?
Time to make some serious changes.
Ovdje sam zapravo trebao da idem. Nisam, brate. Ja mislim da sam skrenuo bio s puta. Pozdrav, bogi. Match scene, vidiš to ovo jebote što sam radio u Alan Wake 2, vidiš što je odavde poteklo, brate. Check manuscript. Match scene to manuscript page, znaš. Wheel was in a place, the oil was flowing, battery was attached, lights were blinking, he was playing in the boom box. Aha, treba da rekreiram scenu. Čekaj. Copyright smo aktivirali, ovdje ćemo da ubacimo valu, a baterija ide ovdje. A gdje je... Čekaj. Gdje ubacujem onaj valve? Aha, ovdje, čekaj. Pa će nas ne sranj. Nemam ovdje health, jebem ghost. Idem vamo po health, zato što malo health ja dobijam ovdje. 3 ove kvadratiće. A verovatno je ono, trošim jedan kvadratić, ako mi potroši ceo onda se ne oporavljam, ako mi ne potroši ceo onda se oporavljam. A dobro. Ali ja ovako health nemam. Vidiš, možda sam mogao ovo da bacim ovima što se razmnožavaju.
I'm here! Just keep your head down!
Sjećam se kad sam tek počinjao, mi je trebalo vremena da skapiram kad ovako pukne. da je tek onda uništen. Da tek onda mogu da ga, da ga ubijem. Gdje su ti lutko, nema te, brate.
What the hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend?
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light?
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Are you okay?
I guess. Thanks for the help. Were those what do you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time at the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong, you're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
Mogu bi ovaj Wake, brate, da napišem malo ljubavni neki deo. Neku ljubavnu priču, igrao bi ja i to, brate.
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the boast. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad worked at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know, just talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. There's some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys, let me just come around and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Who you calling old? Now, your last album was 1978's In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why?
Ne može se nasmeje koliko je star. Ja, onaj manuscript što je tamo u onoj sobi, to je vjerojatno njena soba i kad budemo odlazili, kad bude odlazile, reći ček samo da pokupim stvari. Ili ću ja da ići da je pokupim ili nešto i onda ću naći taj manuscript kod nje. Vidiš i ovdje je manuscriptić. Mora gledam stalno na ovu mapu, na radar. Da bi našao ove.
A poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Ništa ga ne radi. Zajebano. Još mi se nije desilo da sam uspio da otvorim neka vrata. Ne znam koji je trip. Baš me zanima. Aha. Trip je... Pojaviti se ovo, dobro. Čisto da znam. Da, ona mi je dala ključ. A viš, kurac se moj pojavi. Moraš zapravo... Čekaj, ne mi dala ključa. Mi dala ključa od one... To već nije, a? Explore the dinner. Znači dinner, to dinner? Ili je to diner? Pozdrav, Igore. Kako je u Grčkoj, brat?
Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms.
Znam i koje sobe tačno, evo ga, to je ono što sam pričao. Aha, više soba izgleda.
Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
Mount Red Tooth Observatory. Ima skok u igrici, brate. Respekt, respekt. Idemo da istražimo sobe. Ne mogu da vozim ovo, ne mogu. Helta imam, dobro.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious. Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
Se izmakao. Oba! Pijač. Ne čitam ja ovo, brate. Hunting Mistress
is a twisted copy of me, powerful and dangerous. But I know I can fight him. I don't think anybody else can. They don't understand what he is, what he represents, or that all the horrible things he does here are almost insignificant compared to what he will unleash on Earth given the chance. But I've survived the dark place, and it has taught me things. How to cope, how to stay sane when the world goes crazy. He's 2 steps ahead of me, but I can find him. And I believe I can stop him. The strands of webbing glistened in the beam of my flashlight, fine, almost ethereal. They were fresh and right in my path. I held my breath and waited, ears straining. Nothing. I moved on, concentrating on the task at hand. Just get what I was looking for, then leave. That's all I keep telling myself. For a moment, I actually thought it might be as simple as that. Then, I heard too many legs skittering across the ground.
Too many legs. A, u fazonu mnogo protivnika. Ja ove ne skupljam baš po redu. Skript. Kao nemaš preskočiš. Dobre. To nisu radili u dvojci, nisi mogu da skačeš uopšte. Jema je, brate, nagrabusila, jebe mi ust. Nema ništa.
Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now. The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars. An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Da sam se teleportovao, a? Mogu da skupim mapu, ne mogu. Nema nikoga. Dobre. Uf.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin?
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that. Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be back on stage. It was wonderful for my knee.
Yes. Šta je ovo? Observator, a ovdje sam skroz novi.
Storyteller, my first real love was crime. And it was in that genre that I finished my first novel, starring the perpetually miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was a wound that never healed. The books sold as fast as they hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
No, vidiš, ovdje imam 16. Aha, imam 3. Imao da se igra, brate. No da se gejmuje, bato. Ja sam mislio ću preći u jednom streamu. Slim šansa, brate. Postoji šansa, ali je mršava, brate. Šansa da ovo pređem u jednom streamu je u ketozi. Nesto, vrat. Došao vamo i nesto lik. Petnaest manuskripta. Pa kako ću to otključati? Koliko imam? Jedan?
I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about an evil caricature, a creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who wrote a story about me. An urban legend made flesh.
Hvala, jevot.
My dark house.
Zvini, uplašio sam se, jevot.
Life by the power of Cauldron Lake.
Anonymous. Ali je pojačan ovaj, brate. Kako zove? Donacije su dosta pojačane. Ali dobro. Da mi ne promakne. Hvala Anonymous, brate, ne znam kome tačno da se zahvalim. Hvala za 5 evra. Čekaj. Nebitno, brate, čekaj. Ne znam da li ovo, pošto... Još kako crkne svetlo. Da li... Ako imam puno helta i stanem na svetlo, da li ga sjebem i onda posle ne mogu da ga iskoristim kad mi stvarno zatreba. Jebem ti, man. Nema, sad mi se nadražio, brate, ovaj, kako zove, nervni sistem. Sad se plašim, brate, svega. Čuo sam da je došao neko, nisam ga vidio i jebote, kako mi je prišao. Flashbang. Gledam sam flashbang. A, na srednji, da. Ovdje je manuskript.
The spiders aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect, a part of the dark place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous, but at least they're a little easier to deal with. The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
Mogu samo svjetlom ili samo municijom? Koga to, brate? Vidjet ću. Vidiš, ovdje imam nešto municije, to je vjerojatno iznutra.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Kako mi suje koje prišunje.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please.
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Čekaj. Vidiš, ne koristim ove flerove. Pokupi karbon... Ja već karbon imam. Karbine, šta god. Šta ovdje imamo? Vidiš kako mi ovo ne svetli na mapi? 40 combat shotgun, 40 skripti mi treba, brat. Hvala bratu za 5 evrića. To znači, brate.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
Svakom treba jedna Alice. Ovdje su good guys.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could... These guys are getting out of control. Look,
Završi, šta si krenuo?
I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Opet. Ovo je luzac, brat. Njega slušati. Sad će zadavi nekoga, a? Što je napravio bokser od kabla za telefon? Ne, brat. Jest? Ne znam šta radi.
Never mind.
Šta je vezo, verovatno da kad nabode nekog da mu ne pukne šak kao bandažer. Ludnica. Je li to kraj, a? Ne, sad će prebije neko. Ali to je to.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
A gdje je lift? A lift je tamo gdje sam prošao, a? Evo ga. No, ovdje nemam svjetlo, ovdje mi ne treba svjetlo. Oh.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done. Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
You always wear that to work.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant. Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No. He didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Imao bi da dam neki jako jeftin komentar, ali neću. Imaging array. To nam treba.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Rekla mi je kod kola nekih da je, da.
This must be your car.
What? Što paučeno neko? Dobro, mislim da je peko, vam. Pa ga pauk. To pauk. Njih mogu samo svetlom, ja mislim. Samo svetlom ili samo municiju. Ima neki da nisam pročito, ne. Su baš slabi, ja?
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Have fun. Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies. With the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Pregrejalo se, mora da je raskladim. Coolant balls. A gdje je to? To je ovdje negdje. Gdje je coolant balls?
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Ovo mu dođe kao da pališ klimu. Kad smo kod klime, kad stavim na 26 vruće mi, kad stavim na 25 hladno mi. Trebalo bi onaj Faraday, brate. Možda može onim fahrenima, kako se zovu? Čekaj, brate, možda stvarno ja mislim da može, znaš. Vidiš temperature units F. 78. Vidi, mogu 77, 78 F. Tačno između 25 i 26 da ga namestim. A neću, brate. Vraćati meni Celsius. To je. A koliko ja imam ovih manuskripta? Pošto treba mi 40. Kako da vidim? Ovdje mogu da nađem 16. Otkrio sam 4. Koliko da vidim? Aha. Pa ja bih ga morao sabiram. 6 plus 4. Koliko je to već? 11, 12. Šta treba? Da. Vidi gdje je sljedeći, skroz je vam. Što mi ovdje, brate? Skroz je tamo. Kako vamo, brate, bleji ovaj ventil za rashlađivanje? O! Lepo urađena peglica, brate. Iz nije super sa... Koliko je do jaja, brate. Mislim, i 40 je dobro, samo taj input latency je problem. To mi je bio problem u dvojci. Ne mogu da kad se peglam, brate, ono boss fight, to malo onako ume da bude problem kad ih je više i to ništa što ne može da se reši, ono, mislim, navikneš se, ono, malo jebi ga, pogineš jednom više, ali ono, zabavno je ovo kad je 60 FPS. Ovdje nisam bio, brate. Tu mi je i skript, čekaj. Ne znam koji je prevod za manuskript. Sad mi igrica daje dosta municije, to mi se sviđa, nije loš trip. Manuskripta, brate. Aha. I think the
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
Pa dobro, mislim, ovo je još... Da. Ovo je poznato odavno. Čujem šegepeci da se otvaraju. Nope. Ok, evo ga ovdje valve, Steam.
Okay, that should do it.
Get the fuck out. Šta je rekao, ne moram brate svaku peglu, brate, da vodim, svaku bitku da bijem. Mogu i da pobegnem. A, ovo je... Onaj, kako se zove, stvari, brate, baca. Na mene. Kako se zove, poli... Aha. Evo ga. Ako šmekerski, brate. Kad krene da hoda i da puca. Dobro, on sebe napisao, neki kao pisac, ovo ono, Tebra mogao je u specijalnim jedinicama da bude. Kako barata sa svim. A bilo, brate, što me ne otvori? Aha, moram ja da... Dobro. Nije frka. Šta će se desi sa ovom Meadows? Nešto će s njom da se desi.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
What the fuck?
Look out, they found a way in.
Hop. Izmogni se, bate. Ono, brate. Ne.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Ne.
Just bear with me a moment.
Htio sam flare da uzmem.
Got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Gdje mi je flare? Šta?
That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in.
Gdje mi je sad? Doći. Dobro se setila.
Sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Da, oni bi dolazili dokle god ono ne upali svetlo.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that, or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
There.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy. The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
Ovo mi je treća i posljednja mapa, ali nisam još završio one dve. Tako da nisam ja ni blizu kraja, iako sam na posljednjoj mapi, ja bih tako rekao, zato što... Da, vidiš, imam rest stop, observatory i drive-in theater. Ali prevrnut ću ja to, obrnut ću ih jedno 3-4 puta sigurno.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
Kako ko nje, ono?
So much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in. But it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor.
Sada pored cash register. Da su ključevi, ja ne vidim da je ovdje cash registry, vrati. Ovo plaši me, vrati. Ne spavam. Ajde, sad ću. Tu sam za minut. Možda 2-3. Yes, on. Kako nisam bio tu? Mislim da sam ispoštovao. Čekaj da imam manuscript, brat. O, imam i ovo. Jebote, ja ništa od ovoga nisam vidio. Ali ne znam gdje mi je skript ovdje. Možda je napolju. Mora biti napolju. Ajde upalimo onim što ima na radiju.
And we're back with old gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you kidding me? They were chomping at the bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, you know, they spent a lot of time in,
Retirement. We were retired.
We were?
Yeah.
No. We were at...
A viš kako oko ove... Crno, brate. Kao da je... zapozeta, brate. Just try to stay calm.
Try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before, and you kissed me, and then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Ona je sa skrečem bila.
Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me. You should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady.
No, Twitter, 10-foot pole. Čekaj me da koncentrišu me. Ne mogu da ih isključim. Kako mogu da uključim, ne mogu da isključim.
Here's old gods of Asgard, and balance slays the demon.
Oh yeah.
Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
I think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
Beyond the shadow you said before, there is a miracle illuminated. Deep in the ocean of darkness.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
Kakav je to? Svi stari automobili nisu imali za glavu naslon pre. To sam provalio, ne znam zašto. Može ovdje se... Ček, nešto sam teo da im, da sam zvuk ja namestio. A, jes. Okej. Menu skript je onda napolju ovdje sa druge strane. Evo ga. Ček samo da... dođem tamo s druge strane. Wow. Dobre.
My writer's block got worse. I didn't sleep much anymore. My life with Alice seemed like a constant fight. I was a wreck. Alice took steps. She booked a vacation in Bright Falls, a small town in Washington. It was supposed to be a chance to break out of the cycle I was in. She didn't know about the darkness in Cauldron Lake.
Čekaj, brate, lik je i to napisao, jebem ga usta. Kad je počelo svo pisanje? Pa da, u stvari i o Casey-u ima, da. Ludilo.
Not good.
Not so bad, not so bad at all. 30 manuskriptova mi treba. Not so bad, not so bad.
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
Na boda. Dobra je fora s ovim što se razmnožavaju, ali su sve slabiji i slabiji. To je dobro. Možda sam mogao i flare gun da iskoristim. Dobijemo bojicu možda odmah. Pljas. Ako upalimo ovo, brate, to će bude havarija. Sad će 5 minuta, brate, da traje emisija. I dalje u onoj sobi. You're siho, brate.
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done. Shut up!
A gde ja idem da popravim struju, brate moje? Gde je centrala? Nemam 20 skripti, Assault rifle bi mi došao dobro. Da odredim ja misiju. Verovatno ću trebati tamo da idem. Gdje mi je misija ovdje? Ne mogu vamo. Mogu i vamo da idem, čovječ. Manuskripta ovdje, čekaj.
Alice, my wife. The best thing that ever happened to me. She smiles and the darkness lifts. For her, I've tried things I otherwise never would. I've never really minded if it's made me feel like a fool. She's a photographer, and the world she sees through her lenses is unique and beautiful. She has the vision. She sees things others don't and knows how to make them visible to everybody. She did it with me, too. She teased out things I was only vaguely aware of. She always saw me in the best possible light.
So yeah. O da ja, pokupiš, brate, pokupiš sve odjednom, ne razmišljaš.
Okay, I should be able to figure this out.
Šta ovdje ima da se figure out, samo upalim sve i ćao. Tako.
Red lights, green lights. They have to mean something.
Ovo srednje da spustim, a? Viđe mi se nišanjenje, nije, nemaš nišan, ali lepo je urađeno. Pucanje, generalno. What the fuck, ne mogu izaći odavde. Sam ja otišao. Čekaj bre, ovamo je izlazak. A to vidiš sad. Hoće igrica da me zajebao.
You have no idea how badly you're screwed. It's gonna be a blast to watch you find out. Don't want to get hit by those. Bacio bombu, brat. Jo. Bacio bi neke mračne bombe.
Manuskripta, brate, u GP qua? Ovdje negdje.
It's been 2 years since I came here. Being that long without Alice breaks my heart. And I know it broke hers. I know she thinks I'm dead. How could I blame her for that? It would be a crime to pretend that she owes me anything. She took all the stupid, self-indulgent bullshit I brought into her life and still stood by me. Still loved me. It's no betrayal. But I'm a better person now than I used to be. I want to be that person with her.
I can smell you. I can smell you out there. No, don't. Oh, it's not. It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Before you say anything, I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry. You just don't feel anything like he does. He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
Where is he?
That asshole wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Do you feel up to telling me what's going on here?
We have an art exhibition here, supposed to open tomorrow. I'm the curator. My name's Serena Valdivia.
Alan Wake.
Holy shit, it is you. I've seen you on the big screen. I know your wife.
You know Alice? Wait. Big screen.
Yeah, we have a film from her here. What the hell happened to you?
What?
Getting back to Alice.
Oh, God, yeah, sorry. It's quite a coincidence that you're here. She made this short film. She shot it years ago. You're in it. It's a part of the exhibition.
I'm in a film?
Yeah, it's like... it's just footage she shot of you at some point, but she turned it into this thing. It's almost like a memorial of sorts, because, you're supposed to be dead, or something.
Uh-huh. How's Alice? Is she all right?
She's okay, I guess, all things considered. I know her pretty well. You're really Alan? I can't believe you're here. Nobody knows what happened to you. But there are people who say they've seen you.
That wasn't me. He just looks the same. Like,
Yeah, but that guy's a lot more slimy. The thought of him makes me... I hate him, but there's something about him, God, he's so creepy. Anyway, you're not like him. At all. I hope you can stop him.
Колко са нормалила. Projector boot, to je ono protiv čega sam prošao, ja mislim. Da, evo ga vam.
That's the security system? I guess it was too much to hope for an alarm and a fat rent-a-car.
Ništa ovo. Aha.
The champion of light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket, the weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
Ja sam do skoro, do pre 3-4 godine furao ventilator, jevci. Kako to zajebano. Kaj je napolju 38, brate. Ja. It was late at night. The summer was almost over. Ajde, summer, znači ventilator. Mora da radi, brate, leto je. Almost over, znači nije gotovo. A, imam na mapi šta treba da radim, imam vamo, dobro, samo onda ću da... To ne mogu da ugasim. Neću da me ometaju nikakvi zvukovi, ajmo da... A šta, ne mogu da izađem, a? Ovdje je sve. Čekaj bre, kako ovo kad priđem? Change date. A, datum, kao skoro je leto, gotovo. Kako maj, brate? Summer was almost over. Gdje sam ja sad? U Arizoni. Šta, u Arizoni se završava leto u maju? Ili još treba da promenim? A, to. Change time. Late at night, aha. To nije kasno, to je ujutro. Oh,
hell, this isn't going right. You've been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife! What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever. Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
The rush of darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the champion of light back with its dark currents. Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is, a maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again.
No.
Set me back.
Vratio sam se. Stefan, pozdrav Stefana iz Niša.
In Bright Falls, I was constantly under attack by birds that were more shadow than flesh and feathers. But this is an evolution. Some of the Taken were actually capable of turning into a flock of birds to escape my attacks and turning back into human form to make surprise attacks.
Će bude malo zajebano. Samo da sipam vode i da piškim. I vraćam se. Okej, će biti malo zajebano. Postoje one malo jače. Pika flare, pa dobro. Evo, sad je voda, ali to nešto kao drugačije ili nije, a?
Oh, not birds again.
Misliš again?
What the hell?
Čemu se ovdje radi? Ja razumijem ovo. Kako ih ubijem? Ovdje imam neku skriptu. Gdje, brate? Evo je.
I'm trapped in the darkness. He has started appearing to me, Mr. He can travel back into the world effortlessly, and he loves to rub my face in it. At first, he was just an echo in the darkness, a flicker beyond the edge of my vision. Now he started showing himself, getting bolder all the time, telling me what a great time he's having in the world while I'm stuck here, and what he plans to do, especially to Alice. All the moves I have left are dangerous and desperate. I have no choice. I have to hunt him.
Znači on se vraća u svet, brate, Blaze, Alice, a ja ovdje Blaine zarobljen. Pa to je ono što je ona pričala u dvojici, kako je dolazi, napada, spopada. Nije mogla više da me izdrži, u stvari se to nisam, u stvari sam ja sve vreme bio vam. Ubija, nisi? Kako ga ne ubijem, brat? Znači mora svjetlo i onda on dok se brani onda da ga... To je fora.
I don't make friends easily. I know plenty of people, but I don't let most of them close. I've known ever since we were little boys. We had the time of our lives. I'd get us in trouble, and he'd talk us out of it. Things haven't changed that much now that we're grown-ups. He's the most loyal and dependable person I've ever met, and all the things that count anyway. You could call him a weasel, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. You could call him a clown, and I would reluctantly agree. But he has never let me down.
Barry Wheeler, brate. Tedoh reći sad nešto, ali ko zna, možda će neko nekad gledati ovo. A jebih. Ma, reći ću, u dvojci ga nema, brate. Uopšte, to je malo čudno. Spominje se, ali ga nema. Čekaj ovdje, brate, mogu da otvorim ja ovo? Ne mogu. Tu mi je skripta. Imamo ovdje neku skriptu.
You here?
Mogu sad do... Ovo sam već otvorio, brate. Je se Ema kao Tu je Ema opet. Kako sad to, brate? Znači i to se restartuje. Čekaj, imamo ovdje još jednu skriptu.
Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the herald of darkness. It was something I'd written back in the real world, something I had a link to, a framework I could build on. I had adapted it into a new story. This story.
Ja se dobro vidim, ali moja pozadina je otišla u raj. Čekaj. Možda je malo bolje sad. Malo bolje. Kaže Šemica, ove dve ne mogu da pokupim. Jebo, tema je sad opet živa i zdrava, a? Šta će sad da kaže?
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then, just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel. There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kind of remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay. God, this is too weird. Am I going crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Try to stay calm. You're perfectly sane. We're caught in a time loop. That's why this is happening again.
I believe you. God, I feel like I might just lose it any second now. How come you're not freaking out over this?
Because on my personal weird shit-o-meter, this just doesn't rate.
Look, I know something happened to me before...
You're gonna be okay, if you just keep cool, okay? Thanks for getting this stuff for me. It's a big help.
I hope so. Are you gonna make everything blow up at the oil field again?
I have to.
Well, whatever the hell else you might be, at least you're not boring.
Idemo opet.
Just the battery. That'll save time.
Da, vidjet ćemo da li će to da sačuva ili će da oduzme vreme, brate. Treba uzeti bateriju ovom. Neko je uzeo bateriju i pobegao s njom. Ovdje imamo manuskriptu.
Well, this should be perfectly safe. Now I just need her to charge this up.
Fuck out. Brzo, 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 brzo. Dobro. Ko je to?
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it. Here. Try not to get killed.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of this. Try to stay calm.
Look, what if you stay here with me, please?
I'm sorry, but if I don't deal with this, no one else will.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that this is getting really creepy. I believe this is real, but I don't understand any of it. I'm getting scared. I can't believe you're so calm.
I get scared, but I've had a lot of time to get used to it. That helps. The guy who looks like me is the reason this is happening. I caught up with him, but he swept me back here.
Back in time?
Yeah, it's a trap. We'll be doing this forever unless I can break out of it.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm working on it. I came prepared, but things got kind of scrambled when I arrived. I'm tracking down the things I need.
Yeah, well, feel free to climb back into your DeLorean or whatever it is you do.
Nie byle czerw. Čekam ti materina, što ne umreš? Ne sme da se, mora da ga uhvatim na foru. Ko preživi malo je.
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run. Be in trouble. Better hurry.
Ću možda da je spasimo sada, a?
Emma! I'm coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing! Keep your head down! It's okay. It's safe now.
Sad postaje teže dosta. S municijom, nestaje municija ono. Ona je bila prva tura, zato je bilo onako lagano. Mislim i dalje okej. Nije strašno.
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay. You got it. I sure hope you're right about this.
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
Good. It doesn't have to happen exactly the same way this time around. You proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Let's hope you're right.
Stay away! No! This wasn't supposed to happen again! No!
Mislim da će morati to da se odredi drugačije, tako da ono preživi. Evo mi ga menju skriptić.
My own face peered back at me from the TV screen. For a moment, I struggled with the sensation of déjà vu. How many times have I seen myself like this now? And then there was that easy grin that never seemed quite as quick or natural on my own lips. The dark, malicious twinkle in the eyes. And I knew who I was looking at. As he pulled back and revealed the room behind him, my throat went dry. There was nothing I could do but watch.
Oseku neka buka je tu ispred, samo ne šta se dešava. Okay.
Okay, people, it's Eddie Rodman here with a few hours to kill, and there's nobody I'd rather spend them with. Nobody else in the whole world. Oh boy, that'll land me in hot water when I get back home, won't it? Well, just in case my...
Drugačije malo, ja mislim da pričaju.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one and the same. Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
Zašto mi nije dao i treću zvezdicu da istražim? Tamo na trećem mjestu je bio skripta, brate.
As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
The atmosphere in the projection booth at the drive-in was charged, almost unreal. Despite that, the air felt cool and refreshing this late at night. It'd been a hot day. The summer was nearing its end, but it wasn't over yet.
Sekund. Vidiš, Dr. Meadows nisam pročitao, ne seri.
Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory. She didn't waste any time. It had been a nice party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space. Michael never showed up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
To nam kaže, bila sam na žurci.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others. That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
Vidiš što nemam helta, vrati, šta je ovo? Hunting rifle. Nešto mi... Karbinica izgleda bolje, a? 8 metaka. Ne znam. O snajper u pičku, šta će mi snajper? Manje metaka, to mi je problem. To, napunio sam helte. Ajde da probam jebem ga usta, šta misliš, šta? Sad ću ovdje da ga testiram.
The darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
Sam gubio, brat. Loše, brate, koliko mu treba da opali, jebot. Nešto nisam oduševljen. Repetira sporo, ništa. Karbinica, vrate. All the way. Šta će sad Medov da kaže kad vidi kao, donesi me, a doneo se, Što odmah ne bi, brate, i ovo za hlađenje, brate, odradio. Pregrejat će mi se ovaj. Gdje je ono bilo za hlađenje ovdje? Sad nema, brate. Okej, znači sad je drugačije.
I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Čekaj, gdje je ovdje? Aha, gore. Ova municija je ovdje, napunim.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Sad opet se pregreje, što nisam odmah, vrate, odvrnuo.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
Real talk.
The Taken may well be the tool the darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The Taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
Jebem ti sunce. Ćeš se oporaviti? Hoćeš? A, sad nećeš. Tačno mi jednu skinu.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Guess they didn't like that. Whole damn mountain's trying to kill me.
Oh. Već i odo mi gos. Ali ovo će da mi ostavi. Mora, brat. Ne!
Find the signal?
Yes. I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though. If you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes. I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in a small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Zanimljivo, da. Ako sebi da bazuku, na primjer, znači ja postoje bazuku, znači mogu i oni da imaju bazuku, znači njih 100 da imaju bazuku. Šta impliciraš? Nije bitno šta napišem, šta impliciraš. O, mnogo zajebana priča, brate. Ali čekaj, možeš nešto ono da napišeš hereditary, kako se kaže, nasledno, kao imam neku moć, samo ja sam izabran da imam bazuku i neograničenog helta, samo ja.
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness. The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Ovdje ćemo da završimo, ljudi. Pošto mislim da imam još jednu turu. Imam da pređem ovo i imam još jednu turu da se vratim, sve tri da odradim. To bih rekao po ovome što... Ovdje nisam pročitao. Ovdje nisam pročitao dosta. Ček da pročitamo ovo. Rekao... Vidiš, možda i gotovo, čekaj. 12 od 21 sam pokupio. Mora da se vratim na prvu adresu. Mora još jednom, ja mislim da se vratim. Ček, nisam Lost in the Dark.
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them. The film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall. Now Night Springs is in Arizona, although not for long. It's in Arizona because whatever the town that has become Night Springs is really called is located near one of the thin, worn places in the world where dreams and reality flow together and life is always a little strange. Perfect analogy for Night Springs. I can't return to the real world. I've tried, but I'm operating on dream logic, forcing the door open a crack so I can slip through. I can enter the strange little town of Night Springs. All I did was put it in Arizona for one night.
Dobro. Sad sam pročitao sve. Ja se nadam da on sačuva, mora da je sačuva ovdje, vrat. Mora. Ne vjerujem da ima izbora. Tako da je to za sad. The fuck? Ne znam šta je ovo. Kako sam uopšte došao ovdje? The fuck? To je bilo to. Hvala što ste ispratili ovaj stream. Hvala Anonymusu za bakšiš 5 evrića. Idemo, bit će za neku igricu, za koop sa ćelom da opikamo. I standardno like, comment, share i subscribe, postanite član, stavite zvonce, postanite very important Prasici. Vidimo se u sljedećem streamu. Ko zna, možda opalim večeras još jedan. Ali ne verujem, ne znam, vidjet ću. Juče sam rekao, vidimo se sutra, pa sam upalio posle opet. Vidjet ću. Vidjet ću šta ću da radim sad. Što ne znam ni ja, brate. Znam samo da sam umoran, da ne mogu više da sedim. Tako da, vidimo se ljudi. Prasici Gaming.